Hey Kaden, these are your and my 10 natural pregnancy tips for growing a super baby. Oh yes, we're gonna tell everyone about it. Okay, tip number 10, breathe, clean, bathe, and make up with natural ingredients. Nobody needs extra chemicals in this day and age. Why not get natural ingredients and take them out? Some of the chemicals found in the traditional products are actually known to cause birth defects. No. That's tip number 10. Number 9, let's show them, kid, is a little bit of exercise every day. Yeah! Exercise not only teaches your unborn baby how to handle stress better, but it increases his intelligence and increases his health, decreasing risks of diseases for years and years and years later. That's tip number 9 for growing a super baby. Tip number 8. Oh, right here. Make sure that your sleeping environment is healthy. So often we leave the television on, or we have too much light coming in through the windows, or nowadays we have alarm clocks and cell phones with lights on them and electromagnetic fields. These things can disrupt circadian rhythms and can disrupt melatonin levels, both of which are not only important for good health, but they're important for the development of your child. That is tip number 8. Super baby tip number 7 is, hey Keaton, go ahead, try something. 1 raw green leafy vegetable every day. Just have it available. Very, very important. What an easy source of nutrition. Every day, just a little bit. Number 6, not a lot of you are ready for, but I'm going to say it anyway, and that is to eat raw dairy. Unpasteurized dairy has so much more nutrition in it than pasteurized dairy. Now, or I also say raw organ meat, liver. There are certain superfoods that were always used by ancient and wise cultures and were specifically selected for the athletes, the warriors, and the pregnant women to grow super children. I'll leave that alone. That is pregnancy tip number 6. Number 5 is water. 1 liter of water every morning. Put a pinch of sea salt in it to make sure it goes where it's supposed to go. That's how you grow a super baby. Tip number 5. Tip number 4. Whoa! You want some dairy, huh? Here, some green. Take it. Tip number 4 is belly training. Centered around diaphragmatic breathing and core contraction, belly training is vital, perhaps the most important way to detoxify your child's environment. Diaphragmatic breathing, that's number 4. Number 3, let's show them, Peyton. Sing and dance to your baby. Get the green, get the green. Have fun. Use your imagination. This is literally the same as basking your baby in happy molecules. Think of that, happy molecules. I'm not lying, that's what the research is saying. So that's tip number 3. Sing and dance to your baby. Number 2, 5 minutes a day of mental imagery for self-improvement. You can actually rewrite scenarios that are typically stressful to make sure that they're not as stressful. The stress response and the hormones associated have been shown to be perhaps the number 1 issue affecting the development of your child. We can't all avoid stress. Yay! We can't all avoid stress, but there are many instances where you don't need stress. So spending 5 minutes a day in mental imagery, rewriting certain stressful responses, like for instance, let's say your husband comes home and you typically have a irritated response. That's a negative emotion that's causing the negative stress hormones to come. What you want to do instead is practice for 5 minutes watching your husband come home and treating you with kindness, having patience, and watch how things change, and also watch how you will no longer have such a dramatic stress response. In fact, it's totally within the realm of possibility that you can stop the stress response in these instances. It is proven. You just change your perception. And therefore, you can look at things in a whole new light. And that's what mental imagery is all about. That's the second most important way to grow a super baby. Now, what could be more important than that? That's pretty important. There's only one I could think of, and that's similar, mental imagery again, but this time what are you going to spend your 5 minutes on? On growing a super baby. That's your one objective, right? So what do you do this time? Look, study after study after study after study has shown that mental imagery affects the development of our cells, essentially our cell growth, and things like this. Why not spend time encouraging a good development for your unborn child? So, you close your eyes, you breathe deep, you get all the love around you that you can, and you envision your baby. Is she 1 centimeter long? Is she 10 centimeters long right now? What do her feet look like? What do her hands and heart and head look like? And then go wild with your imagination. What kind of feeling and emotion and sound can you bring to a healthy child? What does a healthy child mean to you? The growth and vitality of a child it's just whatever your imagination can make it. See it again and again and again and practice it. And studies are starting to show that you'll have that. That's the #1 important method for growing a super baby. Those are the top 10 natural pregnancy tips, and these top 10 tips, well, that's how you grow a super baby.